Hello, this is Vivek sir, author of the book Introduction to Coding for Kids and Teens with Python, a block-based approach. Here are a few sample pages of chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 is basically for introducing you with the basic coding concepts. The important coding concepts are 1. The concept of sequence. Second, the concept of selection or decision making. And third, the concept of looping or iterations. To understand these basic coding concepts, we are going to do some 12 activities directly on the web browser using a free software. This is the first activity to demonstrate concept of sequence to you. For demonstrating this sequence concept, here we are going to play a game. Our aim is to move this particular van. So here you can see a van, and our aim is to move this van to the destination home. So this is the destination home. So this is the road. Now just check up that there are certain gray marks on the road. Here in this particular window, this is the menu block, and here we are having various blocks. We are supposed to build up the code by pulling these blocks on this code area. This is the block code area. So as you can see, there are gray marks here. In the block menu, we are having one command, move forwards. So one move forward moves the van to the next gray mark on the road. Our aim is to move this van to the destination home. So move this van to the first gray mark, again to the second gray mark, and again to the third gray mark. That means you will have to use move forwards command 3 times in a sequence. So click on move forward and generate the code. The first move forward will move this van to the first gray mark. Again click and drag the move forwards block in the code area. Again third time click and drag and put it in the code block area. So in a sequence, the van moves forwards 3 times. Once this code is all over, just click on play and see what happens. Yes, the van has reached to the destination home. This is the concept of sequence, means all the commands will get executed one after the other in a sequence. Let us go in further over to the other concept, and that is the concept of looping or iteration. So many times what happens is there is a repeat of the sequential commands or instructions that we give. Now this is the same exercise which we have just done. So the van is to be moved forwards 3 times. Instead of giving the move forward command 3 times, we will use a loop. Loop is meant for repetition. Now we know that the van is to be moved forward 3 times to reach the destination home, and therefore we will use the repeat times loop. So drag it here now, repeat times. So click on this 10 and make it 3 then. What is to be done? 3 times move the van forwards. So click on this block and bring it here, and that's all. The code is all over. So as you can see, the code length has been reduced. You can click on play here now. So that is the concept of looping or iteration. So if you want to repeat something again and again, then in that case you can put all the steps inside the loop. We have done the earlier activity using repeat times loop. In the similar manner, we have the repeat while loop and we have the repeat until loop. In the video book, we have covered more activities based on the repeat while and repeat until loop. The next topic that has been covered in chapter number 2 is the selection or decision making. Again, few more activities have been done using the loop control structures and the if block. Here is one of the block code for the if block. In this way, I have covered some 12 activities in this book to introduce the basic concepts of coding to you, which are the sequence, the selection, and the looping. To subscribe to full video versions of these books, mail me at viveksir.abhinav@gmail.com. These two books will assist students enrolled in CBSE and state boards as they navigate their Introduction to Coding curriculum. The first book is for the 6th standard students of the CBSE board, and the second book, Python Coding for Kids and Teens, is for 7th and 8th standard students of the CBSE board. Of course, anyone who wants to learn Python can definitely subscribe to this second book, Python Coding for Kids and Teens.